I really wish I was sponsored by Etude House. Hey guys, it's Sarah and welcome back to a new video, and this is part 2 of my 2014 favorites, and this time it's going to be all about the makeup products, and I have quite a few here, so I want to make this video as quick as possible because I don't want to waste your time showing you guys my favorites. And also today I have a little of houseworking going on. My dad's building something in the laundry room, so you guys will just have to put up with the extra noise, background noise outside, so I do apologize for that, but let's get started. The first favorite product of mine for 2014 is the Etude House Face Conditioning Cream in Light, and you guys will know that ever since I purchased this, I use this on a daily need when I do apply makeup on. It's just the perfect base for me, and I just love how well my makeup actually adheses to this cream, and it just makes everything last longer throughout the day. I have no problems with this, but I guess on certain areas of my face that tends to be a little bit more oily, like the T-zone, I just tend to apply less and then apply some powder on top of that just to, you know, let it last and stay a little bit longer than the rest of my face that's dry. So that's one tip I can give you guys. But yeah, overall it's just a really good cream base. It's not the silicone or gel kind of consistency, so it's just like a normal moisturizing cream, and with using this alone I can just kind of see my complexion kind of even out a bit. Not completely, but it does look a lot more hydrated and flawless. Oh no, okay, no, that's the wrong term. A lot more hydrated and just even out, so it just really makes your makeup apply a lot more smoother. So yeah, that's my favorite, my first favorite. The first powder is the Innisfree No-Sebum mineral powder, and I use this pretty much every time I use my makeup. I just love how it's kind of, you know, organic, eco-friendly. I kind of regret not buying the compact and the press type because I just thought with loose powders I would finish it a lot more easier, but instead it feels like I'm wasting a lot more product rather than keeping. So yeah, I decided to just purchase this. I don't know why, but for the powder it works well. It's summer, I love this. I always keep this in my bag because it just really helps with keeping your skin look a lot more kind of matte rather than dewy, because in summertime if your skin's dewy it feels kind of weird. I don't really like it, and it could be a mixture of sweat as well, so who knows. But I always bring blotting paper and this, and when I feel like my face is just going too oily or shiny, then I just, you know, get my little brush and apply this all over my face. And the next product that's similar to this, and that's also more of on the higher end, is the Makeup Forever HD Press Powder. And ever since I got this, I was so excited. This was like, out of all the Makeup Forever products I got when my mom went to Philippines last year, I was most excited about this because everyone rages about this in YouTube, and you know, you get curious to how good higher end makeup products work. This is like one of my treasures in my makeup collection now, and yeah, this works great. I bought it in the press type because I learned my lesson from the mineral powder, and I just love how it makes your skin appear so flawless, and especially in the under eye circles, dark circles, or the under eye area, I have to set my concealer with this powder, and then I'll just use the rest of my face with the No-Sebum mineral powder from Innisfree. But for the eyes and the sides of my nose, I use this Makeup Forever powder. It just really makes everything look so flawless, and usually in the under eyes, your dark circles or the under eye area with makeup on tends to cake up a little bit, and this is like the perfect setting powder for it. It sets it in and it blurs out the lines, that's like the creases in your under eyes, and it just makes everything look so smooth. And the sides of my nose, my pores are actually quite, they're not large, but they're quite obvious on days where my skin condition isn't just great. So when I apply this powder on top, it it blurs it out, and I just really love that. So for those who are willing to make an investment, I would recommend this because it's such a great powder, and I have no regrets buying this, even though it meant I had to splurge on it. It's a really great purchase and I love it. I love it. Okay, so next are concealers. First one is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. I love how it just makes your under eyes look so much bright, concealed, natural, highlighted, everything. It just really works great, but because it's so expensive here in Australia, I actually only use this on days where I actually go out now, or like special occasions. So this is like my kind of occasion kind of concealer, so that's that. So the next concealer is more of my daily use concealer, and I just recently fell in love with this concealer, and it's my mom's Garnier BB cream concealer. I actually really like this. I should feel ashamed because Garnier BB creams were actually one of my favorite kind of drugstore BB creams before I discovered Korean beauty products when I was in high school. So, you know, it was just right for the concealer to just work just as well, and I love how natural it looks. I don't even know why I didn't even try this, but I remember I just suggested this to my mom because I love the BB cream so much, and I never tried it for myself, and I only got my hands on it now. Another product for the eyes is the Jewel Light Waterproof Eyeliner from Holika, and you guys would have seen this in nearly all my videos when I first started this channel a year ago. I was just so into the whole egg yolk cell kind of look. Now I've gone into more very natural and matte kind of look that's very neutral. My eyeshadow tends to be a lot more neutral now. So yeah, I just haven't really been touching this a lot. I just love how there's ways to actually make that layer of fat under your eye look really cute. So yeah, thank goodness for the egg yolk cell trend. So yeah, this is a little bit more different. It's the Innisfree Skinny Waterproof Microcara, and I've used this all up within 6 months. But I did love using this because it is a very skinny wand and it can get through every single eyelash. I mainly use this for the bottom because I don't really like having that thick kind of coating on the bottom lashes. I like it more natural on the bottom, and then I'll go full at the top. So these were like my combinations, like bottom lashes and top lashes. So yeah, second last are lip products, and these three are actually quite similar in terms of shades. And the first is the ARITAUM Honey Melting Lip Tint in Bitter Rose, which was number 10, and the Etude House Dear My Wish Lip Talk lipstick, I think that's what it's called. And this is in BE102. Oh, I forgot the name of this. It's covered with a label sticker. But these shades are actually quite similar. They're like the kind of nude dusty rose kind of pink lipstick. So out of the two, I actually use the Etude House one a lot. I just love how natural it looked, and it just really goes well with my complexion, and it was like the perfect nude for my kind of medium complexion. And I guess once I got the Etude House one, and the reason for why I use this a lot more than this is because this has a little bit more of a kind of sticky kind of and tacky feeling, and I don't really like that. And this is a lot more matte, while this is like demi-matte, so I just prefer this one. And along with that, I always use a lip liner nowadays, and this is the Nikido lip liner in LP4 Rosette. And the funny little background story is that my mom bought this when she was in Philippines, when she had to buy errands for myself to, you know, purchase a few Etude House products and Makeup Forever products. She brought my cousins along with her, and I guess they kind of got overwhelmed with like the brands and all that. And there was one lip liner that my mom actually owned that we shared that was like kind of expensive, and it's a very similar shade to this, and my cousin wanted it, so my mom was like, I'll buy you a lip liner. She bought this in the Philippines in SM in the department stores, and I guess it was like 100 pesos, which is like not even $5. My cousin was like a little bit upset because this was like kind of like a very cheap drugstore kind of lip pencil, so my mom just decided to swap our $30 lip liner for one that costs less than $5. But I'm not complaining. This actually works really well despite it being really cheap. It's smooth as well. It doesn't feel like a kind of crappy kind of lip pencil texture. It's not dry or anything. It's very moisturizing and creamy, so I do love that. And using these two together are like the best pink nude lip combo. So that's that for the lips. I promise this is the last product now, and this is a Sugar Baby Beautif-Eye natural eyeshadow palette, and I bought this in Target when I went makeup shopping with my cousin, and this was actually quite a splurge, but you know, it's a lot more cheaper than the Urban Decay Naked palette, and I have no access to getting one, so I thought for now, why not try this? And I'll cover the mirror up. But as you can see, the top row has shimmer shades and the bottom row has matte shades, and I tend to stick for the matte shades below. I tend to stick within these four colors, and these are like the warmer tones, and then on days when I want to go on the cool tones, I would use these three shades. And also it has a brush, so it's kind of similar to the Naked palette, I guess. But what I like about it is how the shades are, you know, matte and then there's shimmer, so it's a very great option, and it's travel friendly, and all the shades are very pretty as well. Pigmentation wise, they're decent. I wouldn't say they're like the best kind of pigmentation, but since they're all neutral colors, it works out perfectly well, and I use this on a daily basis. So I have completely forgotten about my Etude House eye palettes, and I've been sticking to this because I have been enjoying more of the matte kind of eyeshadow looks. So after the long filming, that's finally it of my 2014 favorites. If you guys watched my videos since the very beginning when I started this channel, my makeup style and collection has expanded and changed drastically. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!